what's up? Today is such a perfect day to move our bodies and exercise our minds. So today's focus, as you can see, I have no shoes on, so we're gonna do a yoga flow class, which is really become one of my favorites, which if you asked me 8-10 years ago, I wasn't into yoga whatsoever because I wanted to jump and move and get my heart rate up and burn 1,000,000 calories. But I've realized that yoga is so critical for continuing to be able to move and jump and skip and hop and leap and do all that crazy stuff, because it's a part of the recovery process. It's a part of the nurturing wellness wheel that we need to really keep in mind, especially as we age and we want to continue doing all those crazy things. We have to make sure that we take care of our bodies, our joints, our minds, and that we practice yoga. So today's focus is yoga. So all you need is a mat. I have my big extra large pogo mat that I love so much. But you don't need that if you don't have it, but they are super awesome. So just standing at the top of your mat with your hands in prayer, right at your heart center. We're gonna just close our eyes and take a couple nice deep breaths here, relaxing our shoulders and our neck and our face. You can begin by breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, as our heart rates are very calm and low at this moment, so you can breathe in and out of your nose. Simply being present and setting an intention for this movement practice today, setting a goal for yourself, being very much here in the moments of the movement practice, not worrying about your day, roadblocks that came up, struggles, moments of stress and anxiety. Just let those go through each deep breath that you take and focus on this self-love of yoga. Let's open those eyes and let's get moving. So inhale, opening up. Exhale, nice flat back down. Inhale right here to that flat back, hands coming on the shins. Exhale, release. Inhale, reverse that swan dive all the way back up. Exhale, release. And here we go again. Inhale. Opening up a little bit more with each time that we do that. Exhale, release your head. Inhale to that flat back, drawing your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, release. Inhale, reverse that swan dive, using the strength of your core to come up. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, leading with your chest. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Alternating those knees at the bottom. Feeling that nice stretch through your back, your hips. And let's bend those knees, taking a walk back with your feet to find that high plank. Holding here, spreading the fingers, pressing away from the ground through the palms of your hand. Lifting that belly button up through your spine, in towards your belly and spine. And let's just do some slow mountain climbers. So bring that right leg forward, holding. Exhale, bring it back to that plank. Inhale, bring your left leg forward. Exhale, bring it back. Right leg, inhale. Exhale, bring it back. Left leg, inhale. Right leg, bring it back. Let's do that one more time on each side. Exhale. Inhale, hold. Exhale, holding that plank. Taking a nice inhale. Let's rock our bodies forward onto our toes. Dropping those knees. Coming down, chin, chest to the floor. Inhale, coming up to that modified cobra, shoulders back. Taking a nice big inhale. Hooking those toes on the ground. Exhale into that downward facing dog. Pressing those armpits towards your toes, maybe swiveling those hips back and forth. Inhale, walking your feet up as close to your hands as you can get them, keeping the hips low. Inhale, reverse that swan dive. Inhale. Exhale, let's go again, and let's add on here. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, walk or float back to your plank. We're gonna inhale, rock forward. Knees, chin, chest coming fully into that upward facing dog. See if you could take those knees off the floor by pressing into the tops of your feet. Nice big inhale. Exhale, coming over the tops of your feet into downward facing dog. Let's lift that right leg up to the sky, nice and high. Holding it there. Lift, lift, lift. And slowly bring it forward and hover it between your hands for 3, 2, 1. Let's put it right between those hands. If you need to, use your hands to maneuver that foot so it gets right where you want it to go. Let's drop that back heel onto the ground, keeping that front knee bent. And let's windmill those arms into what we call Warrior Two. So holding right here, continuing to pulse that front leg, trying to get that front quad parallel with the ground, looking out over your fingers, pressing that knee out towards the pinky side of your toe, reaching down, dropping that forearm, extending that top arm up, coming back through to Warrior Two, pivoting that front palm up and reaching back for Reverse Warrior, keeping that front leg nice and bent. Coming back through Warrior Two. One last time, let's drop and extend those arms. And back to Warrior Two, turn that palm, reach up, rib cage pointing forward, bending a little more in that front knee. And let's windmill those arms down to square off, bringing that back foot to meet the front foot in this position, arms out to the side, reaching up, exhale down. Let's get the other side. Inhale, exhale. Oh, this weather is beautiful. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, walk or float back to your plank. Inhale, coming forward, knees, chin, chest, coming all the way up in that upward facing dog, pressing into the tops of your feet. Nice long neck. Inhale. Exhale, flip it over, finding that downward facing dog. And let's go ahead and lift that left foot up to the sky. Holding nice and high. And bring that leg through to the middle, hover it. Hover, take a nice deep breath in. Let's place it on the ground. Finding our balance, drop the back heel down, flattening the foot. And let's windmill those arms until we're in Warrior Two, relaxing in those shoulders. We got an airplane. Sinking those hips. Really working on bending in that front leg. Pressing that knee towards your pinky toe and making sure the back foot is really flat. Making sure that one side of your foot is not lifting up off the ground. Lowering that front arm, extend the top arm and open up your chest to the side. Come through to that Warrior Two, turning the palm, extend, reach up. And come back through Warrior Two, sinking a little bit lower. Drop the arm, extend that arm up, sink those hips low. Come through to that warrior two. One more time, turn the palm, gaze up, rib cage facing the front, back leg is extended, and let's windmill those arms down, pivoting the back foot, bringing that back foot to meet the front foot, reverse that swan dive all the way up, exhale, woo, inhale, open up. If you'd like, open those arms for the swan dive down. Inhale, flats back. Exhale, release. Inhale, walk or float back into your plank. Inhale, rock forward, knees, chin, chest, or take the knees out. Come into that chaturanga hold. Coming through up to upward facing dog, nice long neck. Inhale and exhale into downward facing dog. We're gonna go ahead and pick up that right leg again. Inhale, bring it forward. Hover, shoulders are over the hands. And let's place it on the ground right here. Staying nice and low for that twist. Keeping your opposite hand on the ground. Same arm reaches up. Keeping those hips low. Taking some nice, slow, controlled breaths. Bring that hand back. Bringing your chest up off the ground, but your hips nice and low. Reaching both arms up. Sinking down as low as you can. Opening that back hip flexor. Engaging those lat muscles in the back. Amazing. Let's do that one more time. Coming down, keeping the opposite hand down. Reaching up and twisting. Getting that amazing stretch through your back, keeping your hips low. And bringing this one down, reaching up, holding here. Opening up your chest a little further, looking up. And let's bring our hands down, bring the back foot to meet the front foot. Staying low, coming into that chair position. Right here, arms by the ears, nice and long and extended. Nice deep breath. Sink those hips a little further back if you can. And exhale, release over the legs. Inhale, reverse that swan dive. Bring those arms all the way up. Exhale. Let's continue and get that other side. Swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Walk or float back to your plank, coming forward. Chaturanga or knees, chin, chest. Upward facing dog, eyes up, shoulders back. Coming into that downward facing dog, turning the toes over. Pressing those hands down and away. Let's pick up that left foot to the sky. And bring it forward, hovering, pulling that belly button in and up, placing that foot on the ground, staying nice and low, dropping those hips, keep that opposite hand in close, and let's twist. Take an inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, bring it back, staying low with our bodies, extending that back leg. Reach both arms up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, sink a little lower. Holding here. Taking that opposite hand, placing it back down, seeing if we can lower those hips just a little bit further. Reaching that arm up to the sky, feeling and enjoying the twist. And bringing it back to meet the other arm. One more time, we lift up in this low crescent lunge, trying to open up just a little bit further. Holding here. And placing both hands on either side of that front foot, bringing the back foot in. Embracing that little bit of burn that we have in those quads. Sinking into that chair pose. Nice deep breath, extending those arms, sitting the hips back. Nice straight spine. And exhaling, releasing over those legs. Inhale, reverse that swan dive. Exhale. Let's keep it going. We have a really nice stretch ahead of us. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, walker float. Inhale, lean forward, chaturanga, or knees, chin, chest, coming through into upward facing dog. Exhale, coming through to downward facing dog, holding here, picking up that right leg. And inhale, bring it forward, hover here. Bring the knee to the opposite elbow, back to the center, to the outside elbow, to the center, to the opposite, center, outside, center, and bring it down on the ground, dropping that back knee, sitting up nice and tall, making sure that that front foot is as far forward as it can go, and the back knee is completely covered. Once you're getting in that position, walk those hands out as far as you possibly can, trying not to just stop here, because what happens when you're here is you're actually limiting the potential of the stretch. You want to walk those hands out in front, keeping those arms as straight as possible, and release your head down to the ground. And just surrender and breathe. Pretend that you love the feeling. Just staying here and breathing into the stretch, allowing your body to sink deeper and deeper and deeper. And when you're ready, slowly walk your hands up, bringing them close to your front leg. Lift your chest up. We're going to bend that back leg, and you're going to see if with your opposite hand you can reach for that leg, drawing the heel into your body. Looking back. Should feel a lot of things stretching here. And release that. Let's press back into downward facing dog. Maybe moving side to side. Let's come all the way back through. Let's hop back. Flattening the feet. Reverse swan dive. Inhale. Exhale. Let's get that other side. Inhale. Swan dive down. Leading with the chest. Inhale. Flat back. Exhale. Release. Walk or float into your plank. Hover. Inhale. Down to that chaturanga. All the way through into that upward facing dog, and then exhale into the downward facing dog, pressing the mat away from you, picking up that left leg nice and high. Hovering and bringing it right over to the center. Hovering here, holding nice and tall. Bringing that knee to the opposite elbow, hold. And to the center. And to the outside. And to the center. And to the opposite elbow, and the center, and the same side, and the center, and place it on the ground. Ouch. Tucking the back knee under so no one can see it, not from either side. Adjusting that front leg. When you're ready, slowly walk those hands out as far as you possibly can, allowing your body to give into the stretch, releasing your head. I know this is uncomfortable at first. It may feel terrible at first, but it's important to understand that we have to embrace the feeling as a very critical message from our body saying, let go, release, release. definitely feel this side is tighter than the other side for me. Maybe that's because it's my dominant side. Just try to breathe. When you're ready, slowly walk yourself up. That may have been a little bit shorter than the last side. Bend the knee, keeping that knee turned down. Turning, looking for your foot, grab it, pull it in towards your body and look in that direction. You're gonna feel a quite intense quad stretch in the front of your back leg. And release, bring those hands in a little closer, lifting up super tall. And finishing by bringing those knees back, both back, sitting your hips back, knees are wide, walking those hands out as far as you can. And what I want to encourage you to try, this is a more new stretch, is to walk your hands out a little bit further than your normal child's pose. So your butt's pretty much up in the air, and you want to drive your armpits and chest towards the floor. And then now you're going to take one arm and you're going to weave it through, dropping your shoulder and trying to look underneath your armpit. You may even choose to lift this one up, maybe even tuck it in your opposite pocket. Place it back down. Bring this one out, back in front, and weave the other arm through, dropping that shoulder down, looking underneath. And come back into that real child's pose, sitting those hips all the way back, walking the hands out, dropping your forehead, and taking some nice, deep, purposeful breaths. Taking your head side to side like you're saying no. And then going forward and back like you were saying yes, but you're massaging your scalp. Bringing those knees together, taking your time to slowly roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. You should have felt a really nice stretch in your neck, the back of your neck there. Let's sit up nice and tall. Walk one hand off to the side, pressing your hips to the opposite direction. Reach up and over, feeling that side stretch. And come back to the center, bringing your hands on the ground. Open up your chest. Slowly come on up, walk the hand to the opposite side, hips to the other way, reach up and over. Breathing through your stretch. Coming back to the center, shoulders back. One more time. Reaching those fingers to the floor, maybe closing your eyes, realigning your spine and taking note of what is going on in your body, what messages your body is sending to you, because it is talking to you all the time, and it's really important that we listen to it, because every day our bodies are going to be a little bit different. They're going to feel a little bit different. They're going to be a little bit differently balanced. So take some nice deep breaths in through the nose. Exhale out your nose or your mouth, wherever you're at right now. One more time. Exhale and open those eyes. Awesome job bringing those hands together. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that felt delightful for you. I know that after doing all the crazy HIIT and strength and resistance and play yoga and all the different crazy workouts that really have you challenged, that this is a breath of fresh air, however challenging in a whole different way, but really leaves you feeling totally refreshed and reinvigorated and re-energized for whatever is to come for the rest of your day, week, whatever it is. So have an amazing rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did, and I will see you for the next awesome workout experience. Thank you so much.